Hello and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Uh, this episode's going to be what I was talking about the other uh, upload, probably the last one. How I was going to do something during the week. I was going to make another upload of our world here, of me building up the base. This is all wood still, plus we got the walls over here. Because I want to move, I could actually, you know, ugh. Anyway, we're going to build double wall here. So this wall is going to go supply wise. We should be decent to at least get everything cobblestone. We have an unlimited supply of clay uh, and stone. Got a crap load of clay, uh, stone to make cement so we can make concrete. Steel might be the problem. I do have some extra steel. And we really don't need a 4x4. I don't even think I can make them yet. Bike's just fine for a while. A lot of times I prefer the bike over the 4x4. More can maneuver it a lot better. So yeah, I discussed it in the last one what my plans were. I want to move the Horde Night over, the Blood Moon over to this one to actually do what I usually did and defend the actual base, not have a separate base for it. So hopefully we'll be able to build some turrets too to go along with it. But that's my goal. That's my plan. Might be a boring video, but I enjoy this. I enjoy watching it. I don't know. There's other people that probably do. You can always give me some tips. What do you like to do? Maybe this is something you've never done before. Maybe it's something you do all the time. I don't know. So it's just, something to I don't know, relaxing. We'll call this a relaxing video. For these trees I planted a few days ago, 4 days ago. I might end up taking them out. Some of them, good old 7 Days to Die physics. The branches go through the roof into the area up there. But I wanted a rustic cabin look. Rustic cabin in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, surrounded by woods. That's the look I was going for here, and I really like this. But if any of my friends are watching, they will tell you that on top of me immediately digging straight into the ground and making a base, I go through and try to break their equipment by putting as many trees as I possibly can around. And if anybody knows what 7 Days to Die and trees do to performance, well, used to anyway, it's much better since the last update. What was that, about 3 or 4 months ago? The trees and performance were just bad. So get ourselves a nice little forest going. Nice little look here. See, I like this look right here. That looks nice. I'll have to take a screenshot of that too. Nope. I don't know. There's something right there. I don't know. We might not be able to do it with those trees, but we'll see. And you never know. Maybe this would be maybe something like this would be good to stream too. let me know if you'd wanna watch something like that. Could have like a midweek or something, like a Wednesday. Oop. Gonna have to make another door for right here. Yeah, let me know. Maybe that's something, have a midweek stream for a couple hours or something like that, where all I do is just, base upgrades or, you know, build our massive underground layer, stuff like that. Then even you guys could throw in your 2 cents on what you want to see. Or if it's something you wouldn't want to watch, we could just do it this way, and I build what I want, and you can just leave comments in the comment section. Yeah, at least I have pretty much an unlimited supply of wood. That's nice. I don't know, I might have to go one more higher out here. But yeah, let me know what you want to see. I'm always up for ideas. And when I get sick of this world, we can always, or an update comes through and ruins the world and we gotta start over, we can, I always could get a server and go and do specialty mod or something. Oh, this is gonna go. When I get to making the underground layer, it's gonna be so much easier with this auger. At least we got this level 4 nail gun too out of that airdrop. Makes things so much easier. Definitely do that a lot, that's for sure. Plenty of wood. I don't know how those tree limbs are going to work come the blood moon. Look at that. I don't know if they can get this high. I don't think they can. I think he had to go from 3 high up to 4 high with the other update. Alright, that's where I'll leave it for now. Boy, we're gonna get through the steel way too fast, I think. We are gonna run out of stuff incredibly fast. Let me make sure I have stuff going. Otherwise, we're gonna be in bad shape here. Alright. Got stuff running. These were gonna be See what I mean by the tree, though. Yeah, at least I got bullets moving there. To go for the bottom ones, we can keep that, and then we need to do cobblestone at the top, but... One thing is, I'm gonna have to go mining again too, because I've only got about 50,000-ish. Well, not 50,000, maybe 40,000 iron left, and the amount of steel I'm going to go through right here is probably is one of my not so great ideas of just having one person on the server here. You know, before I could just go, we could still, you know, with a couple people, you know, one person can do one thing, the other, you know, it sucks having to do everything. But that's why I go for the mining perks pretty fast, you know, to increase the damage block and increase the amount you get. Uh-oh. It's probably the most resource heavy thing I've ever done. Oh, I need to get a double door here going too. Get that done here. Okay. Well, I should have just grabbed all the steel I had. I'm gonna need multiple. Let's see here. Mixer. Oh, I got plenty of that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make a couple of those. Alright, well, all that stuff's being made. I grabbed everything I had. That's all the steel I got until that gets done being made. So I'm making, I'm using all the iron I got on the forges. Definitely gonna have to go and do some mining. I need to make iron spikes too. Before I forget, I'm gonna go and grab I don't think I need any iron, so I can make a lot of iron spikes if they're only 4. Iron spikes. $250. Is that 166? Or 66 minutes. So let's figure that out. Yeah, I got each one making 84, except for the last one's making 82 iron spikes. So we're going to have 250. I don't know if that'll be enough, but we shall see. All right, let's get back to making an absolute mess out here. Man, that one did not want to be upgraded. I'm gonna need clay too. Let's see here. Do we have... Actually, I'm gonna go grab some gas and be over there. I'll see you in a jiffy. Alright, I figured I'd just take the bike over here. Do some mining. I gotta remember that I'm outside the wall. There. You know, man, this seems like a... No way that's it on the... Wow, this has got to be one of the smallest iron mines I've ever been in. Oh, well, I mean, we got 6, 12, 18... Almost 24. 24,000. go put that stuff upstairs. All right. Now I'm thinking I need to close this. I wish I could take that chainsaw I have and cut off individual branches. Like right there. Right there, you know, it'd be nice. So I'm thinking I should close this. And then maybe I should go one high right here. What do you think? I think that'll work. But I think I definitely need to close this. Because I don't know how high that guy right there can jump. I think he can't get over 4. We're gonna see. Oh, he can get up here. I definitely need to build this up. I don't think he's getting over that. Yeah, it's crazy how high they can jump now. Okay. Definitely need to go. I hear that boar. I could always use meat too. Boy, I don't know about this. This could end in disaster, but, you know, take my chances. I like defending the base more than having a separate. And having a separate base, horde base. All right. What does everybody think? Oh, I don't think they're getting 4 above that. Let's go get some cobblestone. Oh, boy. I don't know. What does everybody think? I don't think they can get up that to the over that. I could always make it 1 higher. I made a lot of paint too, because I'm going to paint all this brick. Yeah, I think we're in good shape now. Where is that boar at? Huh. Yeah, look at this. I made the extra here. Oh, I'll let him live. Now we just have to work on that. I don't know if I'll worry about that. Even though one thing I was planning on doing is, I mean, I've done it before. Maybe I'll wait till like the end. Is on one of my worlds, I built a um, like right here. So it'd be a wall all the way up and encase the entire thing. I don't think I'm going to do that. Well, except for the roof. Yeah, I went pretty crazy on one of my worlds. And then I, pretty much had double doors. So really, this was all walled off too. I'd put garage door on this back side too. And then I would just have it, which I actually still might do. Have this completely walled off. I did that on one of my worlds, and then I would close it off so the vehicles come through here, or enter here, go out there, or vice versa, whichever, it doesn't matter. And then I enclosed it because I used the top as a landing pad for the copter. So that's another idea. Depends if I even, make it that long on the world. But see what else. We didn't miss anything, did we? Just minding his own business. Let's see how many of these. I think we're going to need a lot more than 250 iron spikes. Probably better off just making wood spikes and going around with the nail gun. Definitely gonna need more, a lot more of that, but I might be better off just making wood spikes. Might be quicker. I'm gonna need a crap load of wood spikes. That one's not gonna work. If I were the devs, one of these updates, I would make it so that when you cut a tree down, it actually does damage and not tell anybody. When I first started playing this, so this would have been, I don't know how long ago that was, but it was on the Xbox, and my friend and I we didn't even know. We actually honestly thought that trees did damage when they fell. So we always, cut them away from each other. And then we started panicking one time. Oh, it was hilarious. If I were the devs, I would just make it so they do damage and then not tell anybody. That'd be hilarious in my eyes. Maybe that tree would have worked there. Not gonna be doing this. I mean, this is pretty much going to absurd levels here, but hey, it's fun. And I pretty much have unlimited wood. I wonder here. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but I just, how my mind works, I guess. Come up with an idea, even though it's about, 4 weeks of game time in the future. Because I really don't use the copter, I just make it to goof around with it. See how many times I can crash. Wish those mechanics would be like an actual helicopter instead of like a plane copter. I think that's where the... I know I still have torches somewhere. I wonder what... gosh, a triple layer of protection there. No, I should go one higher. I don't know. I might do that too. I should be one higher. Because it's not a... that big of a deal. Even we got our future landing strip for the copter when we get it. Yeah, what does everybody think? Pretty ridiculous. I mean, I tend to do ridiculous stuff, so I'd completely understand that. I don't know, but we get some turrets around here. You know, one every 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, one there, one there. I mean, I plan on this thing just being overpowered with turrets. Yep. I think we're in good shape already. Just need more spikes. A lot more spikes. Yeah, you'll have to let me know in the comments what you think, what you want to see. But I think that's maybe I think I'm gonna call it right there on this one. Keep this one pretty short. Yeah, an hour. That's plenty for now. But at least we got the outer taken care of. That's fortified. I'll probably end up doing a little more in the regular playthrough, the Sunday upload too. You know, I did waste a lot of time this week. So we might not use that for this blood moon. We're going to use that for this blood moon. And then this one will be on day 42, right? 28, 35, 42. Yeah, because we only got 3 days left. And I still want to do some missions. I need to accumulate bullets. So we need to do, I know I got a couple treasure maps. We need to go to high loot areas. We need a lot of stuff. That's what I'm going to be doing the next few days. Even if I don't do missions. Because I need to get to some high loot areas because I need quite a bit of resources. Especially for the blood moon coming up here in a few days. So, alright, hopefully you enjoyed this. A relaxing, calm stream. Not stream, but you never know. Maybe this will something I'll do for a stream one day. But Definitely had a nice, calm, relaxing video. But give me your ideas, your thoughts. Let me know how absurd this is. I like absurd. So next time, I don't know, we might uh, build this up more too on the next build video. And we will probably go down here and start doing that. So hopefully everyone enjoyed. I will see you on Sunday. Hey, have a good one.